Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I've got to take my earplugs out. So, you're happy to see, guys, I'm actually wearing earplugs. I've got the peeler back out again today. So, today's mission. As you know, we've been working on the big hull to rebuild it. I've done a lot of the feathering around it, and on this side there's a lot more damage than I realised. So I've got the peeler out, and we're going to start peeling here, because here is a chain plate, and I've got to be very, very sure that everything is nice and solid before we get a new mast, because we obviously don't want this place to fail on the boat. So I'm going to peel here. So I hope you like this week's episode. Stay tuned.
We are Davy and Erica, an adventurous couple who has taken on the challenge of a lifetime. We are rebuilding a hurricane-damaged catamaran, and we are starting to see progress of all our hard work. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. When faced with a challenge, look for a way, not a way out.
Say while I'm here. I'm actually going to want you to reach down, babe. There's about like 6 screws along here, and if I hold this end, it might be easier. I can get the next 2. But...
So, we're not going to be getting a mast anytime soon, right?
No, we're not getting a mast anytime soon, but when we do, we want it to stay up.
We're going to be a power cat for a little bit.
We're going to be a power cat for a little while. There's no way we can afford a mast at the moment, and maybe we can find something in the Caribbean that's come off a different boat that got broken in a different way, but as we stand at the moment, we're definitely going to be a power cat. Not the fastest power cat in the world, that's for sure.
Yeah. These screws are shit.
So the last couple I've got were bent.
What's happening? Are you okay?
It's a difficult thing.
So you're taking the chain plate?
Chain plate's coming off. So at the moment, working with this hole, I thought I could just patch it today, but the further I get into it, the further I see the delamination is, so I'm going to have to chase it along the boat. I'm going to have to get the peeler out. I want to get rid of the, what do you call, the gel coat, so that I'm 100% sure. I don't want anything going unchecked that's anywhere near a chain plate. Obviously that's the strength for the mast and the rigging. So I'm going to peel back this section of the boat on the outside and just check everything is nice and solid. So the hole is getting bigger as we speak.
Oh crap.
But it's better to be safe than sorry. We have to check.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this properly, right?
Exactly. Wish I had the right spanner.
You don't have ones that big. Oh, you got some movement. So, babe, the latest question that's come through.
Okay.
Would you say we're 50%?
No, nowhere near. Not even close. Sorry.
25?
About 30%.
30%.
Of fiberglassing work.
So 30% of the way
From fiberglassing.
for fiberglassing. It's a bit of a bigger job than we expected, eh?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Everything always is. Everything about the boat always takes twice as long as you think it's going to take. And trying to do it in a developing country probably takes 50% more longer than you thought it was going to be.
Agreed. So on that note, some of the other things that you might notice on this side that need some work is the bulkhead there. There's some cracking.
Oh, wait a minute, this is beautiful. Nothing wrong with this.
Yeah. Once it's fixed, this boat is going to be absolutely beautiful.
It is. It's always one. Always one.
Do you want me to try, babe? I know, I might be a bit stronger. Should I try?
I haven't had my afternoon nap, I presume. You should be quiet.
Give me a try.
Alright guys, let's crack on. At least make it interesting. Get a butt shot in there. My butt. It's looking nice actually. She's been doing a lot of yoga.
Which way do I twist it?
That answers everything, doesn't it? Which way do I twist it? What about righty-tighty, lefty-loosey?
No, we can't really get it in there.
Well, I know that. That's why I'm struggling with. It's the wrong tool.
Even... I so wish I could get it. And then just be like, haha, I got it.
Yeah. So you're just going to waste my time instead.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't even think I can get it with this tool. I'm going to try it one more time.
I loosened it for you, I think. Like, what's that little hop? Do it again.
No. No, I gotta find the right tool.
Go to Walmart.
This area looks nice and solid, but I've got to check it on the outside. So I've got to get that off.
Yeah.
What are you doing, babe?
Trying to reach. I think there's a mozzie on my leg. This is one of the stanchions,
yeah.
Right? And it has to come off.
Why does it have to come off?
Because there's a crack. And you're gonna fix the crack. Yeah?
Yeah?
Sorry, it's a slow process. Yeah.
Alright guys, so the hole is getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. As we speak. Okay, so this section here is actually going quite well. I'm going to make a mold from cardboard with coated with plastic and like drop sheet from the inside to get the shape, and I've done the feathering. Erica's asked me to explain also what feathering is. Feathering is when you taper down in towards the area where you're going to be fiberglassing, if you will. So it gets deeper and deeper. It's like an angle like this, basically. You can't see it very well on the camera. So when your different layers of glass, as they come up, they get bigger or they get smaller, whichever way you want to work, and then they all meet, and then you get basically a flat surface. So that's tapering that someone asked as a question. When I got to this, everything was going very, very well. But then once I got up to this end where the stanchion comes through, there's a lot of damage here, and I'm still chasing out the delamination. Here we've also got a chain plate which goes through, so this area's got to be super, super strong. So with this area now, I'm not sure if you can see it with the fingers, it's just getting to be like wafer thin basically. But we've got some good glass underneath, so I'm going to keep that. I'm using the peeler and the grinder to basically get it very, very thin, but I've still got the shape of the hull. So this whole area here along here is going to have to be cut back or ground back so that I can put the glass down and around. This is going to have to be rebuilt. So this is a big project and probably the most challenging, yeah, I'd say it's the most challenging repair on the boat because I don't have a mold for this. So there's a lot of reshaping and rebuilding, and also it has to be super strong. This is very structural for the boat.
Can you say that again?
So one of the pain of working on this part is the lack of equipment in the yard. I've got this dodgy, rickety old platform. There's no extra ladders. There's just no equipment here. I really wish we had a bit more equipment to work with, because going up and down every 2 seconds. Like right now I need a cable tie because my mast just broke. It's now going to take me another 5 minutes to sort that out because I've got to climb.
So living on the hard while we're trying to do this project is really hard. The dust, it's everywhere. And it's taking longer than we thought. It's not easy. Thanks for watching, guys.
Okay guys, so in this episode, yes, there's a couple of sad faces. It's been a trying couple of days, I'd say. A lot of dust, a lot of working in direct sunlight, and it's just been, it's a hard life on the hard.
It's a very hard life. But every day's different. We have our ups and lows like everyone else.
Exactly, exactly. And
this
towards
is
the
real
end,
life,
we're good now.
And we like showing our real life, so take it with a pinch of salt. we're 95% of the time we're happy.
That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
So for those of you who've been asking, Foxy is here. She is around.
Yeah, she hasn't been in the last couple of episodes. She keeps hiding, especially when I use the noisy tools. She doesn't like vacuum cleaners, pressure washers, or the peeler.
Yeah, so she hides. So the last question for this episode, guys. So why did we buy a hurricane damaged boat and not just a perfectly good older catamaran?
I think the reason for that being is if you're in the market for catamarans, you'll know a little bit. They're actually very expensive. Thanks, Foxy, for the kiss. They're very expensive too. So to get into the catamaran market, the only way we could possibly do it was to buy a hurricane damaged one. For the money we spent on this, it just wasn't possible. Even to buy an older one, it wouldn't have been in the condition we needed. We'd have had to invest a lot more.
So we are so close to 20,000 subscribers. Yes, that was right, Foxy. We are 3,000 away. So please share this video with friends, family.
Any Facebook sites that you think might be interested in this, give us a chance, help us boost us. Yeah, we don't want to flood everything with our own things. So if you think we deserve to be in someone's Facebook group, please give us a shout out somewhere.
We want to hit 20K.
It's our big achievement goal. Hopefully we're going to reach it in the next, what do you reckon? Next month?
Maybe.
It's all up to you guys. Help us out.
You're going to have to bend it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bend it and cut it. And that's about the right length there. So if we were to draw a line. Something there. That's up, isn't it? Because of the sun.
No, put it down.
And down is okay?
Yeah. It's a nice skylight, eh, babe?
Nice skylight. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do here, we're going to be making basically like a mold using cardboard with plastic, as I explained before. So I'm going to measure it, cut it, fit it in here, and bend it. Probably going to have to maybe use some pressure as well. Maybe push something up against it to get the curvature of the hull. Once it's got the plastic on the outside, then we've got a working position to go for. Okay, so stay tuned for the next episode, and we'll start putting some glass on.